Positively Debbie. So I'm going to come at you today with a scrapbook layout. There's a new challenge going on, let me tell you, Scraptastic Inspirations on Facebook. So this one is, she's put us in teams of 5, and then every week we have 5 letters of the alphabet except for the harder letters, but so we have 5 letters of the alphabet, and each one of us has a letter assigned to us, and we have to pick a scrapbooking element or theme or a scrapbooking artist or something to go with that letter. So this is the layout that I'm working on for week 1. So I won't say the elements yet because I don't know if we're allowed to, if we're supposed to say the elements yet, but I don't know why we can't, because the week will be over pretty soon anyways. Okay, so the elements for our team is A was acrylic paints, B is a banner, C is a cut, so it could be like a cut file or a die cut or a fussy cut, but a cut, and A, B, C, D is doilies, and E is enamel dots, which is what I chose. I chose enamel dots, and now I'm not even sure I have enamel dots. I don't know what to do. Anyways, I'm going to flip you around now so you can watch me do the layout. So, to start off with, I am using this background paper from Crate Paper, American Crafts Crate Paper, and it is called Sunny Days. 2018 Sunny Days. So I liked the border around it. I thought it lent itself well. I'm using a picture of my daughter because I thought it just lent itself to doilies. I think she's beautiful, but that's just me. I'm the mom, so. And so I'm using a lot of my old Stampin' Up paper collection. So I had this collection because I was thinking about using like real doilies, and I couldn't, like, I didn't like them so much. So I got out this Stampin' Up paper from this, and I don't remember what collection it is. Maybe it was called Doilies, I don't know. But I fussy cut all the doilies out, and you see them all up here. So, and I have, this is from another Stampin' Up collection. So these are the papers. I used a pale yellow cardstock. This was the remnant of this paper. And I have the Stampin' Up collection. I think this was Delightful Daisy. I'm not 100% sure. I cannot remember all the names of all the paper suites that Stampin' Up comes out with. So, I don't know. But now I'm going to get this all glued together into one big chunk, and then I'm going to put down my acrylic paint. So, let's get going. So, one of the elements on this scrapbook layout was acrylic paint. And I am not one who really dabbles a lot in mixed media, but I want to learn more. I do want to learn more about how to do more mixed media with paints and inks and stuff like that. So I bought these acrylic paints from Michaels. They were Folk Art brand. I think they were like $1.59, $1.69, something like that. And I started with, the colors I bought were Lemonade, and then I used Sky Mist, which was the blue, and then pink. I used Seashell Pink next, then I used Sky Mist, and then I used Faded Jade. So I like how it turned out. I'm using the technique of dry brushing, and I did watch a video about it, but I cannot right now remember it for the life of me. So if I do remember it, I will put it in the description below. so you can see what the video was about, because it was really interesting. I can't remember though. I cannot remember which video I watched. So here I'm laying down. This was the Faded Jade paint. And then I'm putting down the Sky Mist last. So it was really very simple. I like the dry brushing. I didn't use any water on it because I didn't want my paper to turn out all crinkly or anything like that. And okay, so I picked out my embellishments for this layout, and I chose a bicycle, kind of like an antique bicycle, because my daughter really likes those. She collects those. And a butterfly, because she likes butterflies. And I think the rest of the die cuts, the flowers and the little word bubble up in front, is from the collection Blush, I want to say. Maybe Blush. Don't quote me on that because I'm not quite sure. I threw away the packaging a long time ago. But I like it. And the little word bubble says absolutely wonderful. I just thought it fit. So I lay down my layers. Yes, that's what you would call them, the doilies. So I have my acrylic paint, I have my doilies, I have my banners. So I guess all I'm missing is the cut. The cut is the fussy cut. And so all I'm missing is my enamel dots. But I'll get those on as soon as I get down the or as Adele from Inky Quill calls it, as I get done plunking down my doodly bits or whatever, my little embellishment bits. So yeah, and I didn't add a whole lot of embellishments to this because I think the border around it added to it, so it didn't really need a whole lot of embellishments. So, and then I added a wood veneer arrow, which I really liked. So I'm like, yes, I am pleased with it. I am very pleased with it. And I bumped my camera, so sorry about the little earthquake there. And then look at it for a while, and I get my, I lay my title down. That's what I was reaching for, my alpha stickers. So I chose these black, I think they're thickers. I want to say they're thickers. And kind of a cursive font, and my computer just dinged at me because I have a notification. But anyways, like a little cursive type font, which I really like. And I'm using black alphas because I just really like my titles to pop out. I don't like using colors that are going to be muted into the background or anything like that. I like my titles to pop. So I put down my title for this one is just hello, because it just, this is a Snapchat photo, and it just like hello, I don't know, just I couldn't think of anything else. Hello sounded good. So my enamel dots are from Echo Park, I want to say, and I think it's like Once Upon a Princess collection. Maybe, okay, I might be wrong, I don't know, but I liked them, and the colors went pretty well. And I'm so lucky I pulled that enamel dot off without ripping the paper. So I was trying to do kind of like a tone on tone, but I didn't have like a whole lot of the colors. But I tried to put the lighter blue green on the blue, the darker green on the green, and then the pinks up near the top. And yeah, it turned out pretty good. So what do I do next? So next I try to add paint splatters. Now, if somebody can tell me if there is an easier way to do paint splatters, leave it in a comment, because paint splatters are not easy. So I tried thinning the paint out really, really thin and tapping my brush. Tapping my brush seemed to help the best. And look, oh, a paint splatter. I finally started getting a few paint splatters when I started tapping the brush. But I was like, my goodness, you must, I don't know how people do it. It's not easy. Anyways, there's the finished layout. I like my paint splatters, and now I do a little bit of journaling, and I don't write much. I just say, this is my daughter. I think she's beautiful. And I have been putting the date in the right bottom